and let the custody folks come on in and then we'll proceed. Let's continue on with page 2.
Kirk Sullivan, 13 MQ 00022.
Please come forward, Mr. Sullivan. Mr. Sullivan, we're here for your initial.
Third party to get the appropriate contractor's license and pay $275 in investigative costs, stay out of trouble, and if those things were done, the state would dismiss the case.
Do you understand that, Mr. Sullivan?
Yes, sir. I have already started the process to acquire my contractor's license.
So, do you want to, why don't you take a few minutes, think over what's been offered, talk to the district attorney during one of the breaks, and we can bring it back if you want to go ahead and proceed with that offer, all right? All right, thank you.
Tiffany Acosta, 12 FQ 0043B.
Good morning, Ms. Acosta. This is scheduled for a
Daniel Wesley Runyon, 13 MQ 0040X.
Mr. Runyon, we're here today for your initial appearance in this court. For those you weren't here when I gave this information a few minutes ago, so I'm going to repeat it. At this initial appearance hearing, there will be no determination made regarding your guilt or innocence of the alleged violations, but only that you understand the charges against you. Do you understand that? At this hearing, we will address whether you're a hired attorney or whether you qualify for a public defender. You are also entitled to what we call a preliminary hearing to determine whether there's probable cause that you committed the offenses in the criminal complaint. We will schedule that hearing, okay? Have you received a copy of the criminal complaint? All right, let's provide with a copy of the criminal complaint. You have a copy of that?
I do not.
If you could make a copy of, do we need to make a copy or is that extra?
That's an extra copy.
If you could provide that to the defendant. Mr. Runyon, please review the criminal complaint. Let me know when you're ready to proceed. Have you looked at both pages? You had an opportunity to review that, Mr. Runyon? Is the name listed in the complaint your true name?
Yes.
Do you understand the charges that are alleged against you?
Yes.
Do you have an attorney to represent you in this case?
I do not.
Do you have money to hire an attorney?
I do not.
Has he filled out a blue sheet?
Yes, Judge. Practically speaking, as long as he's in custody, we qualify.
All right. Mr. Runyon, we're going to appoint the public defender to represent you. We'll also schedule this for a preliminary hearing. Mr. Newman, would you like that in ordinary course?
I think that we'd like to vote our right to a 15-day preliminary hearing. Right.
Set that out.
April 10, 10 a.m.
Mr. Runyon, we're not going to have a bail hearing. The purpose of the proceeding is to determine the amount of bail which should be required in your case. In order to make that determination, I need to ask you a few questions. Are you a resident of Clark County, Nevada?
No.
Where do you currently live? Do you have a family?
I don't.
Are you employed?
I'm not.
Have you ever been arrested for any violation of criminal law prior to this alleged offense?
Yes.
What was the ultimate disposition of those charges?
I don't understand.
What was the outcome of the prior criminal case or cases?
I went to jail.
With reference to those criminal charges, did you always appear in court when notified to do so?
Yes.
Any instances where you failed to appear for court when you're supposed to? State, you wish to address the issue of bail?
Your Honor, we would oppose any bail reduction at this time. The defendant is facing very serious charges, including trafficking, which is non-probationable, so he's facing the end of prison time. By his own admission, he does have a criminal history, and in addition, we would just note the very serious nature of these charges involving a firearm.
Mr. Hillman, anything you'd like to add?
Judge, it's probably a moot point. I don't know if Mr. Runyon would be able to make any bail at this point in time anyway, so whatever the bail set at, I think it's probably
Do
okay.
we have a current bail amount? State, do you have any information on?
I don't know, Your Honor.
He is currently set at no bail by Judge Kaplan.
In that case, I'd ask that the standard bail be set.
State?
We would ask for a minimum of $100,000, Your Honor, for all the reasons I had previously indicated.
Mr. Runyon, having considered the nature and circumstances of the offenses charged and the other bail factors set forth in NRS Chapter 178, setting bail on count 1, attempted murder with a deadly weapon at $300,000. Count 2, assault with a deadly weapon is going to be set at $75,000 cash. Count 3, trafficking in controlled substance is going to be set at standard bail $20,000. And count 4, transport of a controlled substance, $20,000. State, are you asking for the standard conversion on the surety?
That would be fine as long as count 2 does remain cash only, Your Honor.
Count 1 and count 2, or count 2?
I believe Your Honor did say count 2, but if, by count 1, cash only, and then standard conversion for count 3.
All right. The amounts I gave were the cash bill amounts for counts 1, 2, 3, and 4. Counts 1 and 2 are going to be cash only. Counts 3 and 4 would be the standard conversion, which would be with 10 times the cash bill amount for the surety. Do you understand that, Mr. Runyon? Do I need to go over that with you?
I understand.
Anything else?
Nothing, Your Honor.
All right, thank you.